Everyone thinks they know Whoop. Oh, it tracks my sleep, strain, and recovery. Sure, but that's just the surface. Whoop is like an iceberg. The real power is buried in features that most people don't even realize exist. And if you're not using them, you're wasting the potential of the most advanced health tracker on the planet. So today, I'm exposing hidden Whoop features that'll flip the way you train, sleep, and recover. These aren't tricks. These are the tools that separate casual users from people who actually squeeze every drop of performance out of their body. Welcome to the Ageless Protocol, the silent alarm that outsmarts your sleep. Forget blaring alarms that shock your system and ruin your morning before it starts. Whoop has a haptic alarm, a silent vibration on your wrist that wakes you up when you've actually hit your sleep goal. Not at 6:30, just because your phone says so. Not mid-dream cycle. It waits until your body is primed to wake up. You can also set it to buzz when you've hit your strain target at the gym. So instead of guessing whether you've worked hard enough, Whoop literally taps you on the wrist and says, "You're done. You've hit optimal strain." That's data-driven training, not ego lifting. Tilt mode equals to instant overview. Most people never discover this. Turn your phone sideways and Whoop unlocks a whole new interface. Tilt mode shows your heart rate trends, sleep, strain, and recovery scores all at once. It's like flipping your body's dashboard wide open. Here's why this matters. Instead of digging through menus or waiting until the end of the day, you can instantly see whether you're in the green, yellow, or red, right before you make a dumb choice like hitting the gym on a red recovery day. If you don't own Whoop yet, stop sleeping on it. Right now, you can grab a Whoop device free with a 1-month free subscription. Link is in the description. Test these hidden features yourself and watch how much sharper, stronger, and more unstoppable you feel once you stop guessing and start tracking. All-time stats equals to brutal truth. Thinking that you're improving? Or are you just coasting? Under the All-Time tab, Whoop stores every peak, every low, every record you've ever set. Highest strain, max heart rate, best sleep performance. It's all there. And when you compare it to your last 30 days, you see the truth. Maybe you felt like you were crushing it this month, but the data shows your HRV tanked and your peak strain is way below last year. Shocking? Yes, but honesty is the fastest way to progress. Health reports. You can hand to a doctor. This one blew my mind. Really, under Health Monitor, you can generate a professional PDF health report. We're talking about 30-day and 180-day breakdowns of respiratory rate, RHR, sleep duration, and aerobic activity. You can literally bring this to your doctor, trainer, or coach and say, "Here's the real data. Fix me." Forget vague conversations like, "I feel tired lately." Now you've got receipts, numbers, proof. And trust me, when professionals see this level of detail, they take you way more seriously. Broadcast your heart rate. Anywhere. Stop relying only on Whoop's app. There's a feature buried in settings called Broadcast Heart Rate, and it lets you stream your live HR straight into other apps and devices like Peloton, Strava, Zwift, Concept 2, Garmin, Wahoo, even your spin bike. Why's that a big deal? Because now, Whoop doesn't just track you silently, it plugs directly into your training ecosystem. Instead of juggling devices or staring at the wrong metrics, Whoop becomes the central hub of your performance. Imagine hitting your ride on Peloton and knowing the numbers are dead accurate, pulled straight from Whoop. Game changer. Build your Whoop team. You want accountability? Competition? Whoop has a team feature that lets you connect with friends, training partners, even random people in public groups. Everyone's sleep, strain, and recovery is visible. Sounds small, but trust me, it hits different when you wake up groggy and see your buddy posting a green recovery at 6 a.m. Suddenly, you're out of excuses. Whoop teams turn recovery into a game, and nobody wants to be the weak link. Celebrate streaks that actually matter. Whoop tracks streaks, but not the useless kind. Forget Snapchat streaks or day 10 of logging in. Whoop streaks are tied to actual performance. 10 straight days of hitting your sleep need. multiple days in the green recovery zone, strain streaks where you actually push hard enough. The truth is, streaks trigger dopamine. Your brain craves completion. And when the streak is tied to your health, it literally rewires you into better habits. That's not motivation. That's biology hacking. Share your stats. Like a badge of honor. Stop sending boring screenshots. Whoop has a share button that generates a slick daily or weekly stats card. Strain, recovery, sleep, all clean, simple, and exportable. You can drop it in your Whoop team chat, flex it on Instagram, or send it straight to your trainer. When you post data, you create external accountability. You're less likely to blow off your recovery when 5 people can see you slacking. Customize your journal like a lab. Here's where Whoop turns into your personal science experiment. The journal isn't just a checklist of habits. You can fully customize it. Add behaviors like magnesium before bed, cold showers, meditation, or late-night screen time. Then, after 90 days, Whoop shows you the impact of each behavior on your recovery. Maybe meditation bumps your HRV by 12%. Maybe added sugar destroys your sleep performance by 20%. Suddenly, you're not guessing about habits. You've got hard data proving what makes or breaks your body. If you're only using Whoop for sleep and recovery, you're leaving power on the table. These last hidden features? They're the ones that separate casual wearers from people who actually level up their life. Let's go. Sleep need. Pure math. Everyone thinks, I need 8 hours. Wrong. Whoop's sleep planner doesn't just spit out a random number. It calculates your exact sleep need every night. It factors in your baseline, yesterday's strain, sleep debt, even naps. That's why sometimes you'll see it tell you 7 hours is enough, and other nights it says you need 9. This isn't good sleep advice. It's a live calculation built on your body's actual state. Ignore it, and you'll keep waking up foggy. Follow it, and you'll finally know what fully recharged feels like. Whoop Coach, your AI performance assistant. Here's one hardly anyone uses. Whoop Coach. Think of it as ChatGPT, but built on your data. You can literally ask, why are all my recoveries red this week? And it answers based on your personal history, not generic advice. Want a training plan? Ask. Want to know if hiking counts as a cardio session? Ask. Whoop Coach has 1,000 plus days of your data to reference, and it spits out personalized guidance in seconds. Trainers charge hundreds for that. Whoop does it on the spot. The weekly plan that keeps you honest. Tracking is nice, but planning is where growth happens. Whoop added a weekly plan feature that lets you set custom sleep, strain, and activity targets for the entire week. It's not too micro, like obsessing over every day, and not too vague either. It's just enough structure to keep you locked in. Imagine opening the app and seeing, you're behind on your strain this week, hit a run today. Or, you're slipping on sleep. That's accountability without needing a coach breathing down your neck. Strength trainer and accuracy hacks. Here's one long-time Whoopers swear by. The strength trainer. Before, weightlifting barely registered strain because heart rate doesn't tell the full story. Now, Whoop actually counts muscular load, tracking total weight lifted, progression, and PBs. If you lift, this feature alone makes Whoop untouchable. And here's the hack. Ditch the wrist strap for a bicep band. Why? Because wrist placement underreports heart rate in gym sessions and overreports in runs. The bicep band? Dead-on accuracy. Also, no tan lines, no sweat irritation, no excuses. Pro hacks. Nobody tells you. Don't charge overnight. The pack skews your skin temp readings. Charge during the day. Leave the app open when charging. Some packs stop unless the app is visible. Switch units to kilograms. Yes, it's buried in settings. Save yourself math rage. Link Google Health Connect, Android users, makes Whoop play nice with Oura, Strava, and more. These sound small, but they're the difference between OK data and elite-level precision. They're the features that make Whoop the only tracker that grows with you instead of collecting dust. So stop guessing. Start optimizing. And if you don't have Whoop yet, grab it now. You can get a free device with a 1 month of free membership with the link in the description. And if this video fired you up, hit subscribe to the Ageless Protocol, because we're dropping even more hidden tools, hacks, and raw truths that the fitness industry doesn't want you to know. Don't miss the next one.